Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and um, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna stop it. I was just gonna stop it because I kind of froze there for a minute. What? I don't know. Something flew into my head, and I was just like, wait a minute. And then it kind of made me question things. Something flew into my head and made me question things. So maybe somebody's questioning something. But what I was originally gonna start saying is my intro, and I heard before I hit record, this one's for you, in a good way, like this one's for you. Like, you deserve this. So whatever this is, you deserve it. It's probably been a long time coming. I don't know if it's just a great opportunity, regardless if it's with a relationship or whatever else. You put a lot of work into yourself, the situation, just your life in general. I don't know. I feel like you're not just the go-getter type. You're just a good person, and you're well educated, so you're intelligent. This could be what somebody's thinking about you or what you're thinking about another person. I don't know. I just feel like you're very deserving of whatever this is, of whatever's coming your way. I'm very proud of you. You seem well established. Something, I don't know. There's a good opportunity coming in. I don't know why I questioned shit before. Maybe that's really what someone must be thinking. I don't know why I questioned shit before. What was they thinking? That kind of thing. Anyways, I don't think I'm going to keep these cards out, but here's some that came out. Number 28, flight, opportunity, prosperity, and new venture. Just flipped. Just fell right out of my fucking hands. It's almost like something slipped away from someone. You could have slipped away from someone. Because I feel like there's a good opportunity here. And that's what I was going to say. And with social media, it could be on social media. So there could be some type of internet opportunity. But whether it's talking to a person or some type of project or endeavor or whatever. But I was seeing online friend. And then the Emperor came up, the Ten of Coins, and the Nine of Wands, which is about perseverance. And this could be a potential relationship or some type of collaboration which involves some stability. So there could be somebody here who might want to work together with you, even if this isn't romantic. I do feel that in here, though. There's some level of love in the air. But regardless of that, it's the opportunity. Someone might be getting on a plane as well. Something's getting ready to take flight, regardless of it being literally or it's either something's getting ready to take off, like this, let's get this party started already, or someone's going to be flying somewhere. It could be somebody that you talk to online, or maybe that's just how you connected with them. I don't know. There's an online component here with social media or something. But I feel like, okay, this opportunity, you didn't give up on something, and this person did because they let it slip out of their grasp. Feels like this Emperor person let a beautiful collaboration, partnership, relationship. It almost feels like literally working together. There's love in here too, though. Somebody could have let a beautiful opportunity go because of love. I don't know if it's because of the feelings you had for them, if you did, or if the feelings they had, you don't shit where you eat kind of thing. So it's almost like I have these feelings, or you have these feelings, or we have these feelings. We can't do that. I don't know. There's some love situation in here that somebody allowed to flutter away, but it's also surrounding stability, money, something where you could have earned money with this person. Somebody might be seeing that, I just let that fall right out of my hands. I had it. I had this in my grasp. I had this opportunity. I had you, whatever. I don't feel like you dated this person, but the opportunity was there, and it just went poof. Because of lurking. Just went poof because of lurking. phishing is significant too. I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody was phishing for information. I want to leave the social media card out. Put everything else back except for social media. There's chat bubbles here as well. Somebody's thinking about what to say, because those little dots is when somebody's typing, but you don't know what they're typing yet. So it's like when somebody's thinking, you don't know what they're going to say, because it's like they're processing. So a message is processing. A significant message is processing. I do have a reading uploading right now, but regardless of that, I don't know, it's like working on something. Something's in process, and it has to do with communication of some kind. A message is in process. Yes. Someone's going to say something to you. It's like I'm trying to find the right words to say. But I said I put everything back except for social media. So it's like not dealing with this, that, or whoever except for your social media. Also, if you're doing anything online, you haven't stopped. And I don't feel like it's bad. It would be like work or projects or whatever. Creative content even, but it's nothing bad. It's like you're trying to achieve something. So you're not stopping when it comes to your goals, basically, which is great. But that feels like with the lurking energy, I've put, like, I'm not looking at anything, dealing with anyone, I'm not part of anything except for social media. So this person might still be lurking in the shadows on your social media. I'm trying to find something out online. Probably told them to back off. This person has backed off, but they're still around. They didn't believe you or believe in you or believe in something that you were doing prior, but I feel like I'm questioning my own beliefs now because something's making a lot of sense. I don't know, it's almost like this is crap. Like, they're skeptical of something, no matter what it is. And then they're going, I should have believed in you. It's like when someone makes fun of you for wanting to start some new venture or date someone or whatever, but this feels more like a project or something. Like, okay, yeah, that's a pipe dream, you know, like, you're in fucking fantasy world wanting this. It's like you can want in one hand, shit in the other. Which one are you gonna get faster? Which one's gonna pile up faster? Well, I feel like your wants are piling up, and it's not just like me, I want. It's like you're actually getting what you want because something's working out for you. And it goes against what this person or people thought. You know, like, I never thought in a million years this would work out for you, that you would achieve this, that you were right, you know, whatever it is. Like, what? Holy crap. Someone's holding on way too tight to outdated beliefs as well. So they could be changing their mind, because I feel like there's someone who's just very skeptical of you, a situation, or belief system, and they're changing their mind. It's just like, you know what's making me think of, for an example, is like people who go, aliens don't exist, you know? We're the only life form ever in the whole universe. They believe that way until one crash lands in their fucking backyard, or they get abducted, or they have a like UFO sighting or something, and then they go, everything I thought just went out the mother effing window. Holy crap. Like, damn, somebody saw something for themselves. They saw your success. They saw something online. And it could, maybe on Facebook. Somebody could have seen something on Facebook. They saw something for themselves. I don't know. Somebody connected dots. It's almost like no matter what you say, what you do, what anybody else says or does, they're just going, yeah, fucking right. That did not happen. That's a bunch of bullshit. And then they see it for themselves and go, whoa, I see these connections. I see where you're coming from now. I see what you're fucking saying. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. I don't know. I'm staring at OMG. So somebody's having a come to Jesus moment over something, which is kind of funny. Because I feel like it'd be a gosh darn miracle for them to see shit, you know what I mean? Like it's a miracle that this is even happening. Ghost people has something to do with the dead. For some of you, not for all of you. It's not just your spirituality or psychic abilities and stuff, because we're all gifted in different ways when we go through the awakening process and all that. It has to do with spirit communication. Some of you could be mediums, but regardless, and maybe people didn't fucking believe you, like you're talking to the dead, my ass. Because people think that way. Just saying, a lot of people do. Actually, I've come across so many YouTube videos, and it's funny when these things pop up in my path. I pay attention to certain things I'm drawn to, and I don't always know why, but there's signs from spirit, even if they're not talking directly to me. And some of the things that crossed my path were these videos, because I can't remember the guy's name. I can't, but he's very monotoned. I think I brought him up here, like, in my videos before. And he does, like, he analyzes people, and it has to do with if they're lying or, you know, shit like that. But I think he analyzes how they speak versus just body language, because there's one guy that's really good with, like, body language reading and stuff. But I think this is about the types of words that we choose to use and what you can pick out, and so that you have an understanding when someone's bullshitting you, basically. It's really cool to listen to. I love, like, in-depth shit like that, because people are so fucked up, but yet so interesting. Do you know what I mean? Especially shitty people, like psychopaths and stuff. But psychopaths aren't all murderers and stuff. They're very intelligent people, usually. I don't know why I'm going off on this. Anyways, that dude did a video on a couple different psychics, like Hollywood psychics, which most of those are phony balonies because they're getting money. It's all scripted and all that shit. So, I mean, take that crap with a grain of salt. But it was basically along the premise of saying that anyone who claims to be a medium or a psychic, or if they're gifted, that they're full of shit, that they're cold reading, that they're figuring out something about you, or a commonality that would agree with everyone instead of details, which people who are being fake will do that. You know, they'll be like, oh, this is generalized enough, you know. Someone could have been looking at you that way. That's probably why that's even coming up as, like, a little example or an analogy, because there are a lot of scams out there. There really are. A lot of people do lie about that stuff, because they want to, I don't know, because they want to be liked, because they want money, like, whatever the fucking reason is. It's different for whoever the hell's doing it, you know? They want to be part of something bigger than themselves that they don't understand, and whenever you lie, it always blows up in your face, you know? It will backfire. But when you're telling the truth, your story never changes. You just keep pushing through the mud and the muck and doing what you need to do because you believe in whatever this is, and because you're not, you know, trying to harm anyone, you're not lying, you're not doing any of that. That will come out in the wash too, you know? That's where success comes in as well. Okay, I don't know why I'm going off on this. Anyway, somebody didn't believe in spirit communication, ghosts, fucking poltergeists, the paranormal, period. You know, I feel like this person would be like, oh yeah, I believe in hauntings when a rocking chair rocks, or, I don't know, a knock on the door, crap like that. They'd be like, that's more believable than feeling how somebody died or sensing the other side. It's more like it should be like bumps in the night and be all fucking scary, and it's just not always the case. Most of the time it really doesn't happen that way, but it does happen. Yes, it does. I don't know, it's like somebody believes in that because they can't, it's the unexplainable. They don't really know what it is. They just know something weird, strange happenings is what they believe in, not the fact that it's spirit, somebody who's died. And even if they question it and are kind of curious, they definitely didn't believe you if you were talking about stuff like that, whether you talk to the dead or not. You could just have a strong fascination with it, and they just probably don't believe what you say. I feel like they believe now. I'm just saying. I don't know. There's like, I picked up on this before relatively recently where you turned a non-believer into a believer no matter what this topic is. It does feel like it has a spiritual connotation to it, because it's not changing someone's faith or belief system. It's showing them that there's more to what they thought existed. You know what I mean? Because it feels like there's no other way to explain this. Because, for example, with like those pictures of fucking Bigfoot and shit, you know, the people who experienced the sighting, saw the footprints, saw the I don't know, the leaves rustling or whatever, wherever they were. Of course they believe, because they're like, I saw it with my own fucking eyes. Even if they got a picture on camera, it's all blurry, and everyone else is like, oh, well, that could be a bear, or that could be just a hairy man. That could be it can be explained away. Do you know what I mean? So it leaves a strong level of skepticism, which anything with the paranormal usually does. Because there's opinions out the ass, and a lot of people have different belief systems. And if your belief system goes against ghosts, then like, oh, that's the devil's work, that's not true, whatever. Of course you're not going to believe it. You usually don't see it unless you do believe it, but sometimes you'll be shown things that you're going, what the fuck, this was unbelievable, I can't even believe this, like, you know what I mean? But you can explain that shit away, and I kind of feel like that's what's going on in this situation. So whatever you were talking about, whatever was going on, whatever your experiences were, or whatever, they're being backed up by fact. Like, there's no other way to explain this. It's got to be true. Someone's thinking that way. And I don't feel like they're wrong. Like, I don't feel like they're wrong. I feel like someone's telling the truth. That's just what I want to say. It's cleanup time. Powerful personal growth. Yeah, because there's no agenda here. Like, why would so-and-so lie about this? That's what I want to say. Like, it's almost like somebody's having a conversation with another person or with themselves. Like, why would so-and-so even lie about this? Maybe they were mad about that before. Like, why would you bring that up? Like, you're just trying to hurt me or something? You're just bringing this up for attention? What the fuck is wrong with you? Whatever this is, you were not trying to get attention for it. It could have been something online. You weren't trying to get attention for this. You were just telling the truth. And if this is a spiritual thing, you're just saying what was coming to you. Whatever it is, it's honest, is what I want to say. And whoever this person is that's looking at you that way, they're going, I feel like I'm just in disbelief. Like what? Holy what? Spying. Somebody might be telling the truth about spying. So-and-so might be telling the truth about a stalker situation or something. Someone lurking. Like, that makes more sense than this. I don't know. There's like multiple information coming in, like different people. So I'm the person in the middle, and I'm paying attention to so-and-so on social media, we'll say. So whoever's doing the thinking, that's what they're doing. They're paying attention to you. And somebody else is going, it's counteracting everything that whoever's online is saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make fucking sense. Because needs to shut the fuck up, whoever that is. And the person who's processing is going, you make way more sense than this bitch. And men can be bitches too. Male, female, doesn't matter. Like, wow, you make way more sense. There's just so much clarity. So if somebody was having a hard time believing something you were saying, doing, whatever, they're not questioning it anymore. And they might want to clean up a mess that they feel like they made because of not believing in you. Let's see. Actually, I'll get one of these. Give me one of these. You were caught in the middle of something. You were caught in the middle of a problem. Spirit was probably letting you know about it too. Oh, when I was saying I'm focused on the social media, and then in my ear, there's two people there. Yeah, they're ghosts and stuff in this card, but she's like, it's like two opinions, differing views. Like, I don't fucking know what to believe, you know? There's also someone here, especially if we're talking about that controversial topic of being a medium and stuff like that. Someone was being bombarded with energies, living and dead, thoughts, just energy in general. And it's like opposing energies, because it's almost like when a person's thinking one thing, like, I want you to think this because if you can do this, unagi, you know, whatever. Like, you can read my mind, here you go. There's one. And then there's spirit, who's delivering certain messages, but the lines are getting crossed, because it's almost like, who the fuck do I listen to? Like, what is this information? What the shit is going on here? Give me one of these for this. I don't know where this is coming from, who it's for, what it's about, but it's overwhelming as fuck, is what that feels like. So someone's very overwhelmed by information. It could be spiritual information, or they were at one point, even if you're not now. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking really fast for some reason. Like, I just gotta spit this out. Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. I feel like some guidance here was trying to move you forward, and some quote-unquote guidance, whatever that person is, need to back the fuck up. They were trying to slam the door shut on an opportunity for you. I don't know. I want to make you incredible. I want to make you seem illegitimate. Like, you're not telling the truth about this, that, or the other. I want to fucking slam this opportunity closed for you, because fuck you. That's what this feels like. So whoever was whispering in your ear, or trying to talk to you telepathically, or just putting weird shit in your path and fucking your day up, fucking your head up, that's someone who is trying to make you look like a loon. You know, oh, you're crazy. But I think they're realizing that you're not fucking crazy, because you probably picked up on whatever they were trying to do, whatever they were doing, because Spirit was telling you. Like, this is what's happening. Whether you shared that with anyone or not, you were 10 steps ahead of a problem, no matter what the problem was, because Spirit lets you know. Like, hey, it's all stormy right here. It might seem shady because the storm clouds are rolling in. This might seem like a massive problem. Probably was. Like fuck, I don't feel protected, because you're out in the open. Look, it's a fucking field, and the storm clouds are rolling in. I'm gonna get struck by lightning. You know, the wind's gonna carry me away. Whatever. The tornado's gonna land right on my fucking head, because it's just like, I have no cover, no protection. But you do, and you did. You still do. This opportunity, whatever opportunity you took that potentially pertains to the internet, especially if you're sharing something about yourself or your gifts, because some of you do that. Hell, you could just be talking about experiences. There goes an orb. But regardless, it's like you took an opportunity and it actually helped protect you. Spirit was protecting you, because you could see what Spirit was telling you. Like, this is what's going on right now. This is what somebody wants you to think and feel. But this is what this opportunity is going to provide. Clear skies, rainbows, bright days, green pastures, endless opportunities. This is what somebody didn't want you to see, but what Spirit was showing you. Like, it might look all dark and gloomy, it might suck right now, but trust me, this is the door you want. Keep going. Spirit opened the door for you. And I feel like you closed your eyes and went, fuck it, and walked through the door, and beautiful shit's coming your way because of that. Because I feel very nervous about this. Like, should I take the step? Should I make this choice? We have Rider, movement, quick decisions, and progress. You didn't want to be stupid. You didn't want to make any quick decisions. But I feel like whatever choice you made was the right one. Whatever you said, whatever you did, however you presented yourself, whoever you pushed away, whoever you welcomed in, it was all for naught, is what I want to say. It was not all for naught. It was all for naught. Like, does somebody want you to believe that all your efforts were for nothing? Because even if certain people and opportunities do go to the wayside during difficult times, it's because they're not meant for you. You know, they're supposed to go to the wayside so great opportunities can come in. You picked the right fucking door. It's almost like if you're truly psychic, if spirit's really talking to you, if you have this higher knowledge, then you should know which door to pick. You should know which person to pick. You should know which opportunity is best. We don't always know, especially when energies are conflicting or there's fear, because we're all human, and not everything is easy to understand right off the bat. You know what I mean? It's a learning curve. No matter what we're talking about, practice makes perfect, you know? And I feel like there's energies here who are messing with you while you were going through a learning curve, basically, while you were learning something. And it's I don't know, it's almost like prove yourself. If this is true, you'll know. And that's just not how that shit always works. Even if you do know, people question shit all the time. And I've used these examples before, like when it's too close to home, when it pertains to yourself or those you love and care about around you, it's almost like, no, especially when it's bad. And even when it's good, sometimes we do that because it's like, yeah, I'll never win the lottery. Yeah, right. You know, I'm not one of those people, even if you feel you will. And then all of a sudden you do, and you're like, holy shit. Because like with the pregnancy thing with my daughter, I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it. And I was like, nope. But I was told people do that, whether you are gifted or not. We just question shit. We're human. And that could have been going on in the situation, no matter what the information was, no matter what the situation was. You could have been going like two of coins. What the? And it feels more like what the fuck. So two of swords, like what the hell's going on versus this or that. It's more like, huh? That's kind of what it feels like. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. The book. Where did I put that book? Oh, it's in there. I don't know. There's a channel message that came through years ago, back in 2019, that just popped in my head. I don't remember what it said, though. I'm just reminded of the book that I wrote it in. I don't know. I might have to look at that maybe for a personal thing, but so I wrote quite a few things in that book, and it's the first passage is what I just heard, and that was when I was going through a very difficult time, just saying, because I was going through withdrawals. I think it was 2019, I can't remember. There's a lot going on at that time. But what I wrote wasn't about that. It was basically, I think it was about brighter days ahead. Like, it won't always be this way. Like, beautiful changes coming in. That was the premise of it, basically. Your efforts aren't going unnoticed. Somebody's noticing your hard work or your efforts in a situation. Self-assurance, integrity, clear-mindedness. Yeah, your head is more clear than it was before. So, okay, like for example, like I said, when that passage came through, you know, because I'm an ex drug addict, and during the time when I was using, I mean, yeah, I'd still get feelings, and I would still know things, but it was here and there. It wasn't frequent, and I really didn't dive fully into my gifts or anything. Like, I don't want to say it wasn't open, because I've always believed and I've always been gifted, but you get blocked off. You just do. Like, that shit blocks off a lot more than just your spirituality, just saying. And you don't realize that just how foggy you are until you get clean, you know, until you're not in the middle of something anymore, until you're not doing something anymore, whether it's substance related or not. But that where am I going with this? Like, if anyone thought that you were lying about something because they've known you for a long time, maybe they knew the old you, the one who wasn't woke, the one who wasn't clean. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense to those types of people, or those people that were part of your life prior when you were doing whatever you were doing or however you're living your life, because you've changed, you've grown, you're different now. You've ascended, you climbed the fucking stairs, no matter how scary it was. And you're not on their level, so they're going, you have to be faking it, like you've never done this shit before. You've never said this shit before. This is going to be a hoax. And it's not. It's just called growth and being open. You're clear-headed now. And I feel like things are making a lot more sense to you. But I feel like things are making a lot more sense to other people around you as well. I don't know, because I just feel like somebody might have been questioning you, thinking you had an ulterior motive because they know you one way and you're totally different now. And people don't change. Yes, they do, especially if they mature and grow. Not everybody changes, but you can tell who legit changes, and because of their maturity level and growth. You know what I mean? Like, you really can't change your personality. My personality's always been the same, but how I handle things changed. So it's like your attitude and your demeanor and how you act and react to things changes with growth. Who you are at your core just stays the fucking same. So if you're a shitbag at your core, you're gonna be one forever. And that is the truth. Because some people are that way, you know? Some people do not change. I don't want to say even if they grow, because they don't grow, you know? But that's not everyone. Chaos and conflict. I don't know, there's some problem that was around you, drama, whatever, that's becoming clear. It's either becoming clearer to you, which I feel like it is, but it's also becoming clear to others who were in that situation or around that situation. Like, oh, I see what the problem was, or I see what happened, or, you know, I don't know, the problem's becoming more clear to other people as well. Because you're just peaceful. You're at peace. You're not, I don't feel like you're the problem and someone could have thought you were. I don't know what the problem was necessarily. Probably thought you were lying or something. Like, you're bored, so you're just stirring the pot, you know, stirring up the dust, kicking up dust, whatever. Causing hate and discontent for no fucking reason. But that's not what this is about at all. Observant, this person's probably fucking seeing it. Go the distance. Well, I did say there was lurking spying energy in here. Someone's watching you take the bull by the horns and just bust through a situation. You know, you're getting shit done. You're gonna cross the finish line, is what I just heard. It doesn't feel like a race, and if it is, it's a race against yourself, you know, your past self versus, you know, your future self. And I feel like it's almost like you're advancing. You're going on to the next level. That's what this feels like. I just heard, this is next level. Like, this is next level type shit. Like, wow. I don't know. I feel like I'm shocked and I'm in awe of someone or something. Now I'm thinking of Shrek for some reason, but if you think of the part of the movie where Princess Fiona, you know, she's the beautiful fucking princess, and Shrek's like, yeah, okay, I know your type, basically. So maybe somebody was thinking that way about you, or you, them, or something. Feels like it'd be about you, but it's like, I know your type. I don't even want to deal with you, basically. Like, you're out of my league and whatever, you know, whatever they were thinking, but it was, you know, kind of negative. But he was shocked to learn that she's an ogre too, that they're one and the same, you know. She just had a magical mask, because that's what it was. That's why she looked like a princess, just because there's a mask. She took her true form at night. And the mask is just to appease everyone else. And I think for money. It didn't have to do with her father, so I can't fucking remember. But anyways, regardless of the whole movie about Shrek, it's like the point where someone looks at you one way, like, yeah, I pegged you from the fucking start, and then they realize, like, oh, wow, I guess I had it all wrong. I misjudged you. That's what it feels like. Somebody misjudged you. They're probably laughing at you, but oh well, right? I guess the joke's on them, whatever that means. Reciprocity, adjustments are being made in this situation. Yeah, somebody could live in a city. They could be on the West Coast. Karma's at work here. I don't know if they live in, like, you know, Arizona or, like, I don't know, the deserty type places, wherever. Nevada, California, you know, that type of, that area. Well, there's desert there too, and there's a lot of desertness here. Deserted, feeling isolated and alone. This person left you out, that's for fucking sure. I don't feel like it stopped you though. Isolated and alone. What the fuck? Deep dark times in isolation. I need time alone. Yeah, this person left you high and dry is what it feels like. They left you out in the desert to just shrivel up. No water, no love. I was just thinking of that too before I came up here. That's so fucked up. Because I have some sunflowers. They were seeds that somebody gave me. And I think they came from a sunflower that, I think it was her father. I don't remember who it was. It might have been her uncle. But regardless, there's somebody who passed away. And those seeds came from the flowers he had planted. And she gave me some. And I'm telling you, those fucking seeds, they're good. They're taking off. Well, we had a storm and we got too much fucking rain and wind and all kinds of shit. And my flowers, some of them did not, they didn't like it. We'll just put it at that. But not all of them died. I literally thought 2 different plants died, but they didn't. I had to just, it was like one, this is kind of funny. One had too much water. And it was like drowning in it, you know, drowning in emotion. And it was like, oh, this is too much, I can't take it. And I had to pull it out of the water and let it dry out a little bit. So that, like, take time, you know, you step away from a person's situation so that they have time to process. It's like, so it could be too much emotion, like, oh shit, I'm drowning in this, my ears ringing like crazy. And then the other plant was too dry. And it was just, like, there was no water, none. And it was just shriveling up, and I'm like, oh shit, that one died. I'm like, maybe it didn't. I don't think it's over with yet. That's a resilient little bastard. So I watered it this morning, and like 3 hours later, they're standing tall. It's like a little bit of love goes a long way. A little bit of kindness goes a long way. And that could be going on in a situation. It's like you don't want to overdo it. You just gotta give a little bit. You just gotta give enough, you know? And that's not coming from a place of, oh, I just gotta give just enough to keep you around. No, there's a balance. Reciprocity. There has to be a balance. Give and take. I call you, you call me. You know, like, there can't always be one person always initiating, always starting things, always trying, and then it's not happening on the other end. So if you're trying and trying and trying, and they're resisting you, you just keep overflowing their cup, they're gonna drown in it. But then when you pull back and they go, oh, okay, well, wait a minute, now your love is gone. Now, what the fuck? I was getting used to that attention, and then now it's gone. So it's like too much and then not enough, and then you gotta find that balance. Yeah, somebody was getting all of your undivided attention, basically. They're getting your undivided attention. I can't fucking talk to save my life today. And they're missing it. They're missing it. Because you're not paying attention to them anymore. I don't feel like you're trying anymore either. Like, at all. Excuse me. Three of Coins. Building foundation. Well, whatever this is, it needs to be built from the ground up. This isn't an existing foundation or anything. It's like the steps. Somebody's learning. There's a learning curve here. They're learning how to handle something, what to do, what not to do. In love, life, and, whatever. It's like you only gain those coins with each step you take. Like, you gotta climb in order to get this. You gotta put the effort in. Because there's no fucking lift here. There's no elevators here. You gotta do the work in order to attain what this is, in order to get this money, in order to get this opportunity, in order to get this love, the reciprocity. You have to put the work in. Somebody's just figuring that out. The Magician. The Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody thought this was magic. Okay. Could be some type of magical warfare here. Like, maybe somebody was practicing magic and shit. Somebody could have been learning about magical practices to try to create some type of chaos for you. If you're divinely protected, which I feel like whoever I'm reading about is still, you were then, you are now, whatever. I just heard you were made for this. You were made for this. So it's a God-given talent for somebody. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like aliens are significant because I'm now all of a sudden I'm thinking of E.T., like E.T., phone home. You have a connection with the universe, with things that are otherworldly things. And you're very confident in the knowledge that you have and the information that you receive and what you've gained, what you've attained, and what you've learned. But there's someone here who could have been trying to combat that with magic, but being protected, because magic is just intentions. Bad intentions, whether somebody physically carries out whatever, blah, blah, blahs about it, gossip, or it just sends that negative bullshit your way. And that's really all it can do, is make you see the doom and gloom like an illusion. Like hiding a great opportunity. That's what magic can do, because it can change your perspective because of how you're feeling ultimately. And I feel like that's just the worst of it, like, because this isn't like death magic and shit like that. I don't even feel like it's very good magic, because whoever's doing this, or whoever was they're not well versed in this. It's almost like it's like reading a book that's like Wicca for beginners. It's something like that, no matter what it is. And I know everything, okay, I can do this, like bippity boppity boop. And someone was like not taking it seriously. Well, guess what? That shit comes back to you. Did you not learn the basic rule of magic? That shit comes back times 3. I'm just saying, karma is real. And if you infringe on the free will of others, or even attempt to, that comes back to you. It just does. Even if you don't believe. And if you don't believe in something, you probably shouldn't be fucking with it. Just saying. Temperance. Yeah, somebody was messing with something they didn't understand because they read a beginner's book or a how-to guide on how to do something. And that's just not, I don't know. Like, I know everything now. When the book was probably written by someone who didn't even know what they were fucking talking about in the first fucking place. And even if they do, whoever was reading it did not understand. Yeah, something like that. I'm just gonna get one more and then we'll go. Holy shit, it's been 44 minutes. Sun, happiness and well-being. Yeah, you're on the other side of this shit. Brighter days ahead. What did I say? This doom and gloom is gone. There's your opportunity. Boom, bitch, right in your face. Isn't that wonderful? I don't know, this is beautiful. Clarity's coming in for some of you, but regardless of clarity, information, or anything like that, this is like, I don't know, this is exciting, this is fresh, this is fun, it feels new even if it isn't brand new, even if it's something you've been working towards or working on for a long time. It's shifting in a more positive light than prior. So if people didn't like your invention, if they didn't like your ideas, if they didn't get on board with your writing or your lyrics or whatever the hell you do, your spirituality, your psychic gifts, if they didn't get on board with anything that you were doing, I feel like they're gonna jump. They're climbing up that fucking ship now. I'm just saying. I was gonna say they're gonna jump onto your ship, like almost like two ships. Oh, I want to be over here, but it feels like I'm climbing up. Like, save me. I'm here. I see. Successful outcome to your problems. What did I say? I don't know. This is beautiful. There's no need to worry in this energy. I don't feel like most of you are worried. I want a little bit more on this. I almost said peeping Tom. This watcher person. Who's the watcher? Who's watching you? Even if it's just online. Like, what the hell is that about? Alright, give me more on this watcher energy, please. The letters HG. Four of Cups, arrogant wastefulness, but that's also like a sense of rejection. Is somebody you left out or somebody who feels left out? From your past, it could be somebody that you've known for a very long time. It could be like a childhood friend or family member, because we know our family forever, you know? Queen of Swords, thinking strategically, and the Devil. So we have Libran energy, Capricorn, Taurus just popped in here, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody might be looking at photographs, old photos, or just going over something from the past. They're trying to reassure themselves. There's pictures that were taken in the past that will help you, that will help reassure you of this, of whatever it is, of this situation, of what happened. It could be orbs in certain pictures as well, videos, pictures, what have you, but I'm seeing like a flash of light, which is like a camera. Somebody took pictures of something. I don't know if they took pictures of you or not, but there's pictures. Someone has pictures that were taken in the past. That's very significant here. And potential words that were said. So you could have documentation of messages, voicemails, texts, messages, whatever. Handwritten letters even, but okay, so it's mainly the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Something to do with the circle could be significant. Like I'm circling this. Oh, you know what's making me think of is my spiritual books and stuff. Whenever I'd write down, I don't know, I'd write down full sentences sometimes, but the sentence itself was not what it meant. There was codes in there that spirit was showing me. And it's funny because some of those codes, I don't even remember what it meant at the time because it changes. It's just whatever stands out to me. But I would circle certain words and they would go together. And at the time, that's what it was. And there was other things that I would do. I'd star shit and do all kinds of crap. But an underline, and each line meant something. So it was like me and spirit were talking in code. So if somebody read those books, they'd be like, oh, because some of the shit that was written in there was really fucked up. Like, some bad stuff. Like, you really think that of me? Or whatever? No, if anyone read it, that's not what I thought of anyone. That was just what came to me. And then that sentence or those sentences or paragraphs did not mean, you couldn't take it at face value. You just couldn't. But there's something here that you probably can't take at face value. The proof is in the past. With what somebody said. The proof is in the past. It's almost like somebody said that and then there it is. That kind of thing. Long stem roses could be significant as well. Maybe somebody bought somebody a bouquet of roses, or maybe they were gifted to you, maybe you did that. It's like you'd say it and then it would happen, or somebody, I don't know, it's within what the words that somebody said were coming to life. I don't know, it's what it feels like. Got my thumbs up now, like, yep. Okay, so I'm asking about who was what. Well, that's what the person was doing, was paying attention to you, is basically hanging on to every word you fucking said. They were probably mocking you, copying you or something. And there could be pictures involved. I'm not sure what the pictures are. I don't know if they sent you pictures and they feel like there's a sense of blackmail here, or if they were doing that to you. But there's pictures tied to the situation. That point to who was watching you. The pictures are moving forward. Somebody's trying to hide these pictures. Somebody wants these pictures to stay hidden. Okay, somebody wants these pictures to stay hidden. Which is probably why they're combating whatever you say. They're covered by rejection. These pictures are covered. You're covered because of rejection. The reason why somebody rejected you is because of pictures from the past, what you said in the past. They're caught up in something. Being caught up in something. They're caught up in you, that's for sure. In the things that you say. And they feel rejected. So whoever's paying attention to you feels rejected. They feel left out. Yeah, and they're probably causing problems because of it. King of Coins. I almost said Cancer, but it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm gonna go. Peace.